Well, hello and welcome everybody to our first episode of the Energized San Antonio Helpful Tips series. I'm Dan Eason with Energized San Antonio and Energized Real Estate.
And I'm Scott Barr with Southwest Exteriors.
Well, Scott, I've had the opportunity to watch your business over the last few years and get to know you, and I've really been impressed. And so I thought it was only appropriate that I ask you to share with the viewers maybe some helpful tips on how to hire the right contractor. For example, I know that one of the things that you're supposed to do is actually go to their place of business to see how they're operating. But what if a contractor doesn't have a business because they're always out on the road and they're operating out of their truck? What would you say to that?
Well, when you're evaluating a contractor, there's a number of things that you want to look at. And really what you're looking for is character issues, and you're looking for somebody that's been in business and somebody that's going to stay in business, and somebody that shows signs that they're committed to the community and that they're really stable and really locked into their long-term business.
Okay. So it's not necessarily the only thing they need to look at. I mean, if they don't have a place of business, it's not necessarily bad. I mean,
no, not at all. I mean, it's not a one strike and you're out kind of deal. It's in fact, I have friends that are great contractors that work out of their trucks, and for them, that's what works best for them. But it's one of the things you look at. It's a risk factor if somebody's working out of their truck, because if they have a problem on a job or a number of jobs, they decide they want to leave town and go to a new town, all they've got to do is load up their truck and they're gone.
Okay. Also, I know that they're supposed to show insurance, but I don't know what that insurance is supposed to look like, and I don't know what I'm supposed to look for in that insurance. Can you give us some tips on that?
I can. It's some people would think that you would have to actually look at their policy, but the insurance industry has made it easy, and they provide what's called a certificate of insurance, and it's no different than when you get stopped by the police and he asks for your insurance card. That's a certificate of insurance. And on a commercial policy, what it'll do, it'll list out the agent, the insurance company. It'll list out the coverage. You want them to have general liability coverage and workers' comp coverage. And it'll list out all the liability limits and the expiration date of the policy. And then what you can do is have yourself named as the certificate holder, or you can take it one step further. And if you really want to be cautious, and have yourself named as the additional insured on the policy.
Okay. Also, there's something about this workmanship warranty. What is that? I'd never heard of that until I started, researching this.
Yeah, some of the time it's referred to as a labor warranty and installation warranty. So what you have with a construction project is you have labor and you have materials, and the materials are covered by manufacturer's warranties, and then the installation is covered by the contractor or the workmanship warranty or the labor warranty. So what it's going to do is very, very clearly state what is covered under the workmanship warranty, what is not covered, and how long it's going to last. So if you see a workmanship warranty with a short term and a lot of loopholes, again, that's not a situation where you wouldn't hire that contractor, but there's risk if you don't have a good, strong warranty holding him to keeping him accountable to making sure it's installed correctly.
Okay, and that's a separate document than the certificate of insurance.
That's right. So one is proving insurance, and then one is stating what's going to happen if there's a problem with the work. Okay. How is that going to be handled?
Okay. What else would you recommend?
Well, one of the benefits of the internet age is that there's a lot of third-party review sites out there, and a couple of them that we recommend, actually three of them. One of them is Angie's List, and it's a consumer-driven website that you're a member of Angie's List, and as a member, you have a login access to go on their website and look at the reviews that they have on all the different contractors, whether it's a plumbing contractor or electrical contractor, remodeling contractor, whatever. You can look at the people that have hired that contractor and see what they've said about their experience with the contractor. So Angie's List is a really good one. Another one is a national organization called Guild Quality that does customer satisfaction surveys for clients. And what you can do is, if the company's a member of Guild Quality, you can go in and look at all their reviews. And the third one is the Better Business Bureau. A lot of people are familiar with that. but they have an online process where you can go on and look at it, see if they have any open complaints or any complaints within the last 3 years against that company.
Okay. I know that you and others also recommend that you actually check out their work, maybe with neighbors or some of their customers, previous customers. That can be intimidating, one, to ask them, for those kind of referrals, or to actually, especially if you're going to go show up at somebody else's house. And a lot of people might not be comfortable with that. What would you say to that?
Again, that's the more effort that you put into this, the greater chance that you have of avoiding a contracting nightmare. So what I would say is, a contractor that's proud of his work would love for you to talk to his clients and see his work. And somebody that's defensive about that, or really can't produce a good list and can't produce current references and hopefully some that are close to your neighborhood, again, that's a red flag. It's a risk factor. It's one of the things you want to look at. But if you can go talk to some of their clients and see their work, then you're really going to significantly reduce your risk in having a bad experience with that contractor.
Okay. You're supposed to see if they have a certificate or if they're registered with the city.
That's right.
Where do you do that?
The city of San Antonio has a contractor's license requirement, and there's an online tool that you can use to go on and check the contractor's license. So if you go to City of San Antonio contractor's license in your Google search, it'll pop up where you need to go.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, good. Well, anything else that you want to share with us?
I don't think so. I think that if you can meet some of the team, the contractor who's going to actually be working on your home, who's going to be your project manager, the more that you can get to know the company, the more time that you invest up front in really making sure that you're selecting the right contractor, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Sure. Well, and I guess you should be, feel comfortable with him, of course, during that process, because if you aren't comfortable, then you're going to have a hard time being comfortable throughout the process.
Yeah, that's exactly right. When things are good, it's easy to get along with people, but when you have a problem, you want to see how somebody's going to handle it.
Okay. Well, Scott, thank you very much. Those were very helpful. I appreciate your time today, and I hope that you'll share with us some other tips in the future in this series.
Be happy to help anytime.
Okay. Thanks, Scott. Have a great day.
Thanks, Dan.
Bye.